Hello, I'm Laura Trant. Welcome to South Today. In tonight's programme, as national housing targets end and local councils decide instead, we visit the town that could grow by a third. Today was the day the South East Plan, once the blueprint for house development in the region, became scrap paper. In future, it will be up to local authorities to meet the housing targets set for them. At Romsey in Hampshire, plans could see the market town grow by a third between now and 2030. Test Valley Borough Council wants to earmark land at Ashfield for 1,300 new homes. That's in addition to 800 new homes already being built to the north of the town at Abbotswood. The town's current population is 14,000. Taken together, both housing developments would mean an estimated increase of 5,000 people. While some residents are concerned their town will change out of all recognition, others say there needs to be plans in place to provide new and affordable homes. Our political editor Peter Henley reports.
Kate Greatrix is a reluctant campaigner. Sticking up posters, sticking her neck out is not something she's used to. But the prospect of a huge new housing estate, 1,300 homes, on the fields opposite her house in Romsey has spurred her into action.
There are 230 proposed sites that were put forward for development, and yet Test Valley Borough Council seem to have purely focused on 2 sites immediately in Romsey.
Add 1,300 new homes to the 800 already being built at Abbotswood, and over the next 15 years, this small market town could grow by a third. Shopkeepers here wouldn't say no to 5,000 extra customers. Many of them are small independent stores. And that's the point. Romsey is a market town. That's what people move here for. And getting larger will change its character. The shortages of houses mean prices have risen steeply, far above what the average first-time buyer can afford. Local window cleaner and councillor Ian Richards says it's not sustainable.
We have to have regeneration, and we have to have younger people here to service the older people's needs, if nothing else.
And they can't afford the big houses on the estates, you're saying?
So, you've got to have something for them.
The Whitenap development is adjacent to Broadlands on land owned by Lord Mountbatten's grandson. The plans, now out for consultation, have drawn on lessons from Poundbury in Dorset and have approval from the Prince's Foundation for Building Community.
The basis of a good market town is that when you actually go to the town, you feel that there are people moving about, that it's a lively town.
The local council says a big development is their best chance to get affordable homes. But opposition councillors say it's just too large.
The government quite clearly states that there should be a variety of sites and a variety of sizes of sites. This is one huge site in the hands of one landowner.
They're big decisions. With 3,500 local families on the waiting list for affordable homes, there's huge pressure. But once you've agreed to development, the houses can't be unbuilt. Peter Henley, BBC South Today, Romsey.
From now on, the number of homes an area needs is down to the local authorities. Earlier, I spoke to Dr. Michael Harris from the Royal Town Planning Institute and asked him what's really changed now the new rules have come into place.
Well, the government's been very clear. It wants to see more of what it calls sustainable development. So that means meeting housing need and also helping the economy to grow, but with reference to the local environment. No one wants to see the whole of the country built over with homes and business parks and so on. So what it's trying to do is to encourage councils to get more local communities involved in the planning process.
But is that level of support realistic? Because while people might recognise there is a need for new developments, new homes, nobody really wants them on their doorstep, do they?
Well, sometimes when people are concerned about new housing developments, for example, actually they're not against any kind of development, but they have concerns about how new homes will fit in with the existing homes in the village or in the town, or whether there's enough local infrastructure, for example, roads and schools and hospitals. So actually, the more that councils engage with local people around those kind of conversations, often those criticisms of new housing developments can go away. There'll always be some people who are against any local development, but actually many people's concerns are about how new development fits in with the existing town or village.